We have seen an election campaign which is filled with hate and divisiveness. As a result of these three things, we have Modi 3.0. We must believe Election Commission of India. It's a constitutional body. Don't cast aspersions on Election Commission of India. I don't like it. We have the hiking of the votes. We have not yet seen the hiking of seats. That might also come. 25 seats, one phase, 39 seats, one phase, and 40 seats, seven phases. Why? I just want to understand. And tomorrow, when I want to do something at home, I can also try and do things in five phases, three phases, seven phases. Suppose I want to go and, wash my car. I'd like to think if I can do it in five phases.
இந்த வீடியோவை உங்களுக்கு வழங்குபவர்கள் Paces Pay, secure digital payments with multiple features and great success rate.
What we have today is a very serious situation. We had seen a very opaque electoral funding system in this country in the form of electoral bonds. We have also seen a very opaque Election Commission of India. We have seen an election campaign which is filled with hate and divisiveness. As a result of these three things, we have Modi 3.0. I do not want to disbelieve a constitutional body like the Election Commission of India. Election Commission of India is a very sacrosanct organization, a constitutional body. Why should we suspect Election Commission of India? We should believe Election Commission of India. Should we not? We should believe. Do you remember Chandigarh corporation elections? Mayor election, corporation mayor. Therefore, we should believe Election Commission of India. Do you remember Surat election, where the main opposition candidate's nomination was cancelled, rejected, and all the other candidates have happily withdrawn voluntarily. And BJP candidate was declared elected unopposed. We should believe Election Commission of India. There was also an attempt, a similar situation, to be repeated in Indore. Somehow it did not happen. We should believe Election Commission of India. And when the Election Commission of India has not given the gross number of votes polled, they've given only percentages. Why do you suspect Election Commission of India? We should believe. And after so much of protest, a lot of people asked, why don't you give us voting also? They gave voting figures after 11 days. Therefore, we should believe Election Commission of India. They've done a great favor. And after that, second phase happened Second phase happened. Results were declared later after all the 7 phases. And that happened about a month and a half ago now, almost 2 months. Second phase polling details are not available even today. Therefore, therefore, we must believe Election Commission of India. It's a constitutional body. Don't cast aspersions on Election Commission of India. I don't like it. In fact, today I'm standing here to defend Election Commission of India. Sir had said that they've tweeted. You see, they've tweeted. No Election Commission of India has tweeted before. They're so transparent, accessible. Before the schedule was announced, one election commissioner has resigned. We do not know why he resigned. But we should believe Election Commission of India. And two election commissioners were appointed. When two election commissioners were appointed, the role of the Chief Justice of India was eliminated by way of an ordinance. Therefore, the Prime Minister of India, a minister nominated by the Prime Minister of India, the Government of India, and the leader of the opposition were the three-member committee that decided on the appointment of election commissioners. And the leader of the opposition was given a huge list of names just a couple of hours before the committee meeting. It would take at least 2 days to read just the names. Even if he read it with the speed with which 5 crore votes were polled also. It would take so much of time. But then that leader of the opposition said, I can't read so fast. So he walked out of the meeting. Therefore, only 2 members in the committee sat and appointed 2 election commissioners. That was the Prime Minister of India and the minister appointed by the Prime Minister of India. Therefore, the Election Commission's independence we have to trust. It's an independent body, a constitutional body. Do you still have any doubts about Election Commission after? You don't have. I'm sure you don't have. So we have an Election Commission appointed by the Prime Minister and a minister. Leader of the opposition walks out. Before that, the role of the Chief Justice of India was taken out. A very credible Election Commission of India is in place now. Then that Election Commission of India, immediately after these 2 election commissioners were appointed, announces a 7-phase poll. So which means they did it at such speed, like the 5 crore votes. They took charge, and in a day or two, isn't it, Sujata? Just a day or two, they could announce 7-phase elections. And we have a place called Jammu and Kashmir. Now it is not a state. Vijay Shankar Garu it's not a state anymore. They have, for each phase, 1 seat. Elections were announced. Each phase, 7 seats, 7 phase. Since we are in Tamil Nadu, we should take Tamil Nadu as the base for our understanding of the ingenuity of the Election Commission of India. Tamil Nadu has how many seats? 30, 39. Yes, 39. You're right. Election Commission also tells us there are 39. The point is this. The point is, so far, we have the hiking of the votes. We have not yet seen the hiking of seats. That might also come. Because, the more independent election commission becomes, the more such things will come. So if election commission continues to be independent like this in the years to come, not only are votes going to be hiked, but our seats also going to be hiked. So far, today, with this kind of an independence, you have 39 seats in Tamil Nadu. 39 seats in Tamil Nadu. How many phases of polling you had? Just one. Andhra Pradesh, my state, has 25 seats. We also had one phase. But Rajasthan has 25 seats, very close to Andhra Pradesh. But Rajasthan had two phases. Karnataka has 28 seats so far. It also has two phases. Madhya Pradesh, no, Karnataka has 28 seats, has two phases. Madhya Pradesh has 29 seats, one seat more. But Madhya Pradesh had four phases. Jharkhand has 14 seats. 14. It had four phases. Assam has 14 seats. It had three phases of polling. Chhattisgarh has 11 seats and it has three phases. I don't have to repeat that 39 seats in Tamil Nadu had one phase and Assam 14 three phases, Chhattisgarh 11 three phases, Maharashtra 48, just about 9 seats more. Maharashtra had five phases. Tamil Nadu had 39 seats, Bihar had 40 seats, Bihar had five phases. Tamil Nadu has 39 seats in one phase and Bihar 40 seats in seven phases. 39, one phase, 40, seven phases. Bengal, 42. 39 Tamil Nadu, 42 Bengal. Bengal has seven phases. Can you do that? Can you? And within just 2-3 days, or maybe one day, after taking charge, elaborate plan. I can understand UP has seven phases because it's a huge 80 seats state. I can understand. But Jharkhand, Assam has 3, 4, 3, 4. Why? Is there a rationale behind it? There are some people asking these questions, stupid questions these are. There must be a rationale, isn't it? Otherwise, why will an independent constitutional body have so many phases? There must be some great reason, which people like Vijay Shankar and Panir Selvam, Parakala Prabhakar can't understand these things. And of course, if we can't understand, you can't understand at all. They can understand. But what I want is, I am a very curious person, like all of you. I want to understand. Therefore, I want the Election Commission to tell me why in some states 7 phases. In some states, 3 phases, 4 phases, 5 phases, 2 phases, and in some states only 1 phase. Just want to understand. That's all. I'm not doubting. No doubt at all. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, divide India. I'm not to work against India. I'm not trying to, antisocial, tukde gang. I'm not. I'm not also trying to destabilize the government. No idea of that at all. And I have no doubt about the independence and autonomy of the Election Commission of India. Be clear about it. Please don't go out and say Parakala Prabhakar came and he cast aspersions on Election Commission of India. He doubted their integrity, their impartiality. No, absolutely not. Please be clear about this. I'm only trying to understand things. Why you have in 7 states you had 7 phases, in 25 seats, 1 phase, 39 seats, 1 phase, and 40 seats, 7 phases. Why? I just want to understand. And tomorrow, when I want to do something at home, I can also try and do things in 5 phases, 3 phases, 7 phases. Suppose I want to go and, wash my car. I'd like to think if I can do it in 5 phases, just out of, that kind of a knowledge I want to acquire. As a citizen, we need to compel them to clarify. How do we compel them to clarify? Don't expect the political parties to do the job for you. Because this is a demand-driven situation, not a supply-side situation. It's not that, they are very nice, they will supply us. No. You have to demand that you need to explain to me, you have to tell us, you have to clarify. You have to come clean on this. So that means that we need to, even if it is on a small scale, we need to protest, ask them. Whoever is the representative of the government of India, the state of India, the president of India, it could be governor, it could be collector, because collector is appointed by the president of India, isn't it? Or the high court or whatever. I think we need to go and tell them, please ask them to give us an explanation. A delegation can meet. Every day, 5 people go and meet the governor and say, we want explanation. Every day in the governor's engagements list, there'll be 10 people who are expressly coming to ask for an explanation from the Election Commission of India. Is that possible? Can we do that, Indra? If you don't do that, in fact, when we were coming from the airport, I just showed him a small dharna. Why can't there be a dharna, continuous dharna? Otherwise, this will die. Something has to be done. And are the postcards available in Tamil Nadu? They are? Okay. What if hundreds and thousands and lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of postcards are written to the President of India or the Election Commission of India? We want an explanation. Reasonable, not expensive. In fact, I suggest that Indra, so many postcards can go to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Rashtrapati Bhavan is big. But in a few months, Rashtrapati should not have enough space to move around. Every room has bundles and bundles of postcards asking for the explanation. That's all. No doubts about anything. Just an explanation. Tell us. Mahamahim, please tell us. Can this be done? You say yes, but you won't do. Who will do? Can you write a letter? Can you write a small postcard? Please do. And Make other people right. Instead of, you know, the other day I met somebody who was very upset with what's happening in the country about polarization, communalization, etc., etc. And I asked him, "You're upset about this?" He said, "Yes." Then, like a fool, I asked him, "What are you doing about it?" You know what he said? "Didn't you see my Facebook post? I've already posted." So his job is over. Job will not be over if you post it on Facebook or Twitter and say that you have done it. No. Do something on the ground, physically, not merely digitally. See that such doubts are gone from the minds of the people. Until these doubts are clarified, we should go on asking. If we don't ask questions, our democracy will not survive. Today, they might not have done anything wrong, but if you don't ask, they will feel these fellows are not asking. As you know, one very important politician in this country says, "Picture abhi baki hai." This is only trailer. So if this is the case, then if now it is 5 crore votes, next time it will be, because in 2 hours time, if people can, 5 crore people can vote now, in 5 years time they'll be much more qualified and much more capable, much more skilled to vote 50, you said? Oh, 50, you see. Very optimistic. 50 crores of votes. Then, those people and parties who are now feeling that, if we had worked a bit harder, we could have won this election. I tell them, if this is the case, forget about it. This won't happen. Vijayakka, you will have problem here also. Thank you very much.
இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. மறக்காம OH தமிழ் சேனலுக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க.